Hello Year 10, let's look at variation. So, variation. First thing we're starting off with is a do it now task. Write down 5 ways humans can vary from each other. So how do we look different? And what causes that variation? Off you go, pause the video, I will be here when you get back. Okay, so variation, and I've got some helpers to help me. This is little Ted and this is little Bill, and they are most excellent to each other. So, Theodore, can you tell me any ways that you are the same as William?
I am.
What do you think? How are you the same? You don't know? Okay. Do you know how you're different? No? What about your eye colour? Is that the same or different?
Same.
The same. And are you two the same height?
No.
No. And what about your hair? Is that the same or is it different?
It's different.
How is it different?
Because my hair is different than Bill Bill's.
Okay, how is your hair different than Bill Bill's?
Because Bill Bill's is different.
Okay, so your hair's different. Well done, thank you. Okay, so as we've just heard, there's lots of differences between humans. We can have different hair, different eyes, different heights, lots of things, and I'm sure you've written down lots as well. So, what causes these differences? So, Theodore, why do you think you and Bill look the same?
Because we have the same colour eyes.
Yeah, because you have the same colour eyes. Who else has the same colour eyes as you?
I don't know.
You don't know. Does Daddy have the same colour eyes as you? Yes, he does. Okay, so some things are genetic. That means we inherit them from our parents and we can't change them. So things like our eye colour, our blood type, and even what our natural hair colour is, not when it's been dyed, our natural hair colour, can all be inherited from our parents. Then there's a few things which aren't inherited. Yes, I know that's changed, hasn't it? And then there's a few things which aren't inherited at all. So for example, I'm speaking to you in English. There's no gene that tells me to speak English. It's learned from our environment. And the same for my hair length. I've chosen to have my hair this length. I've chosen to have my ears pierced. All these things are environmental. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to look like this because my environment encourages it. I've decided that I'm going to speak English because that's the language we all know. Theodore and William have decided they're going to practice their expert trampolining skills because that's what you want to hear on the video. Theodore, can you stop now? But there's a few things which are, thank you, there's a few things which are a bit of both. So for example, height. You inherit genes from your parents to tell you what height you could grow to, but if you don't eat enough food or you don't eat enough of the right food, then you're going to end up being smaller than you could be. You'll never be taller than you can be genetically. Your genes are maximum. Also, things like your weight. Your genes determine if you've got a fast or slow metabolism, but if you don't exercise and eat fatty foods all the time, you're going to be heavier than someone with the same metabolism who eats healthily and exercises. So what I'd like you to do, come and take a look in the book.
Okay. Wait,
So what I've got here is a Venn diagram of things which are genetic, environmental, or both genetic and environmental. And what I'd like you to do now is make a Venn diagram similar to this to show me things that are genetic, things that are environmental, things that are both, but I'd like you to try and put at least one different thing to me on there. You can go back in the video and you can copy this, but what I want you to do right now is a diagram of things that are genetic only, environmental only, and both. There were some things on there that I hadn't mentioned, like skin colour. So you're born with a skin colour you inherit from your parents, but if you're outside a lot, your skin might get darker as well. So there's lots of things that are both. Have a think about it and write them down in your notes as well. Right, we're going to pause here for a second and you're going to do that. Welcome back, Year 10. So the other thing is, we have just done about genetic and environmental. There's another way to categorise the data you need to know about, and that's continuous and discrete. Okay? Continuous data is where you've got a continuous line of stuff. So if I had a line between, say, 0 metres and 2 metres, I could... Sorry about that. So continuous, you can have any value. So if I had between 0 and 2 metres, okay, so my height, for example, is somewhere between 0 and 2 metres. Now, I could say, oh, it's about 1.8 metres. I could get a bit more specific. It's about 1.81 metres. Could get even more specific. It's about 1.806 metres, and so on. I could go down. I could measure myself in picometres. Okay, that's 1 × 10⁻15 metres. So it's a continuous thing, and I can choose how deeply I measure it. When we draw continuous data, come and take a look. When you draw continuous data, so I've done, for example, the people in my house and our heights. Now, as you can see,